This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Wednesday, February 26th. Areas of patchy fog around Dallas-Fort Worth to start off the day. Once the fog burns off, it will be mostly sunny with a high of 75. Clouds moving in this evening with a chance of a thunderstorm. The low will be 48. Here are today's headlines. City leaders are not about to let downtown Neiman Marcus go quietly. A letter will call for Saks Global and property owners to meet next week and hammer out a solution that keeps the iconic multi-story building open for business. The move was revealed at a sidewalk press conference outside the store that included officials from the city, economic development, and real estate as they called for the store to keep operating. Scripps said there has been some communication with Slaughter Partners, the landlord that has not been able to come to a deal with Neiman Marcus. The news of the closing, set for the end of next month, came abruptly last week. The planned closure of the store, which has stirred surprise and sadness for North Texans, follows the acquisition by Saks Global that was completed at the end of last year. Despite years-long negotiations, it received a notice from a landlord to terminate the occupancy. In other news, Plano City Council approved new plans for the shops at Willow Bend Monday, a green light to demolish more than a third of the suburban mall and build a development with apartments, townhomes, retail, hotel, office, and restaurant space. Centennial, a Dallas-based real estate investment firm, will rename the development The Bend and plans to include 800,000 square feet of retail, restaurant, and entertainment space, up to 965 residential units, a high-rise hotel, and a 7-story office building. Centennial pivoted its original plans for the mall after Macy's, one of the center's anchor department stores, announced in January that the Willow Bend store was one of 5 Dallas-Fort Worth locations closing its doors, part of the retail giant's move to close more than 60 stores nationwide. The newest plan would keep the mall's northern wing between Neiman Marcus and Dillard's and would demolish the southern wing between Neiman Marcus and Macy's. Centennial is also adding single-family housing, an option for residents to purchase instead of rent, which City Council approved zoning for Monday. Next up, Texas House Speaker Dustin Burrows has thrown his support behind legislation aimed at driving down property taxes by sending billions of dollars to school districts and giving small businesses more tax exemptions. House Bill 8 by House Ways and Means Committee Chair Morgan Meyer, a Republican from University Park, proposes sending $3.5 billion to school districts to bring down the taxes collected from homeowners and businesses. House Bill 9, also by Meyer, would spend $700 million on tax relief for small businesses, increasing the amount of personal property exemptions they can claim for things like office furniture and equipment. A companion constitutional amendment is required to increase the exemption and would need support from 2/3 of the House and Senate and a majority of voters in November. And in the first meeting since the shocking trade that sent Luka Doncic to Los Angeles, the Dallas Mavericks squared off with their former teammate last night. In the first of what could be many Luka Revenge Games, Doncic notched a triple-double of 19 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 assists in a 107-99 win for the Lakers. As Mavericks beat writer Mike Curtis wrote, Doncic's first game against his former team was a stark reminder of the generational talent that once resided in Dallas. The stat-stuffing performance was perhaps even more of a nudge to Nico Harrison, the general manager who traded him away to the bright lights of Hollywood earlier this month. The Mavericks are back at home tomorrow night as they welcome the Charlotte Hornets to American Airlines Center. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.